Hey, good morning. Whoo, child, happy Monday. I ain't got but a few minutes, but I'm gonna see what I can come up with. Remember that time is fluid, so whenever you see this message, it's when you're meant to see it. It's a general reading, it may not resonate with everyone, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest. Today is Monday, May 4th. It is 7:46 a.m. And what is the message for my collective this morning? Y'all ready? Yes, Chef. Yes, Chef. Yeah, we ready. We ready for this day. We ready for whatever, we calling in, right? We calling in what we want today, right? It's a beautiful morning. Oh my God, this is going to be one of the first warm days with a little bit of sun in like 50,000 years. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, this is investments, manifesting, growth, prosperity. Yeah. Some of you guys could be planting, farming, seeding. I feel like you could be getting your sprouts. I see some lavender here. I see you have a belt, a purple sash around your waist, so there's a lot of wisdom. Okay, I'm not talking about, your third. Yes it is, right? You wear it as a garment, right? How I was saying in the Bible, wear it as a breastplate, wear it as a garment around your waist, right? Whatever it is, whatever you do, it's like, do it with this intention, do it with this characteristic, do it with this spirit. You hear me? And you stick to that. You stick to that. You wear that like a badge. Thank you, Spirit. Absolutely. What you believe and how you believe. And the things that you do it with this intent, right? This purity. Page of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Something that you have been working towards, building, growing, is bringing you stability. Is becoming fruitful, right? Yeah. I'm hearing you're building wealth and prosperity, and the seeds that you're planting. Oh, excuse me. Thank you, Spirit. The seeds, the fruit that you're harvesting is built from intention, gratitude, your highest self. You know what I'm saying? Your purity. You're very modest, right? I don't know, it's just something about you is where you don't like to promote chaos. You're very wise. You learn but you're gentle energy. You know what I mean? You're not somebody that pushes your ideas on people. You feeling me? That kind of energy. You're a very peaceful person, and that's something that you live by. There's something that you live by. You abide by. Ace of Pentacles. Come on now. There goes some more lavender. We got the Ten of Swords. Had to come out with it, right? It's like you come with good intent, right? You always come with humility and understanding and empathy, right? You come from a good place, right? You promote healing and healing wounds, and you're a nurturer. But even though you've given so much, you've offered, the same seeds. So that means like you could be a teacher. You could be somebody that could be a motivational speaker. You're someone that, it's like you have this big garden, right? And you want to share it with everybody, right? And because of your kindness, it's almost like a nun. Is that kind of energy. That's the kind of energy I'm getting. It's like you're just that kind of person. It's like you're, you know what I mean? That's what you feel like. This is what God's purpose for you is, right? Thank you, Spirit. The Ten of Swords, but there's this betrayal here. There's this sacrifice. It's like this sacrifice. I feel like you were sacrificed. And it's in here. So this is what you feel, what you do, how you feel about yourself, how you feel about others, how you know who you are, right? Who you show up as, how you feel. Your that part of you that gives to the homeless and do community service work and stuff like that, and you help people, you donate to charity. Not saying those are big things, but you come from a humble position, you come from a loving and nurturing intent, right? You help anybody. You hear me? You help even your enemies. Come on, Spirit, because there's a Ten of Swords here. Page of Cups and the Seven of Cups. Illusions. So there could be a Page of Cups, could be dealing with a Pisces. This could be a feminine, a daughter. It don't have to be now. This is the energy. A page is a younger energy, right? With Seven of Cups, some kind of illusion. They're coming with some kind of illusion. You're not really gonna know what to think of this person, because you know that there's a lot of intention and sneakiness and manipulation with it, right? You're not sure about this person. This person comes in many forms, I'm hearing. These cups. Every time, it's like every time you've dealt with this person, which is would equal one cup, right? Every time you've dealt with this person, you were bamboozled in some way, shape, or form. Right? So now this is the type of person that's coming with a fish in a cup, and you're like, what the fuck's in this cup? You hear me? Come on, Spirit. This is somebody that betrayed you, somebody you tried to offer, a pinnacle, right? From your garden, a piece of wisdom, something that would help them, to create their own garden, right? You gave with good intention, and they backstabbed you. They did. They did. We got a Queen of Pentacles and a Seven of Cups. You look at that pentacle in your hand. Look at rabbit. Yes, baby. You gave this person a pinnacle. You gave them some type of wisdom. Or you would have. Maybe they backstabbed you to try to take your seven from you. I don't know. It was a betrayal here. And Spirit said, they did it in your face. They did it in your face because this Ten of Swords, this person is upright. Thank you, Spirit. So they did something in your face. Now, here's the piece. Here's the hit right here. Whatever they did to betray you, right? In your face, right? Now, I'm feeling like they think you didn't see that shit. You too naive. You didn't get it. You just didn't see. You're not smart enough, right? You're goofy, right? You're dumb, right? The fact is, because you came from the spirit and the energy that you came from when you offered this pinnacle and they betrayed you. Ooh, look at that shit. The death card. Listen. Somebody tried to take you out. So they could take the whole Seven Pentacles, and they thought that you were so naive that you did not know that they were doing some shit to you in your face. No, because you're forgiving. You see what it is, but that's not what you're taught. You remember that belt I told you you wore? That's your wisdom. You already know. You already see that they're dealing with something that they clearly don't have no fucking control over. The Hangman. Come on, Spirit. That they ain't got no control over. You hear me? Somebody feels a little bit naked, a little bit exposed. a little bit ashamed, I heard, right? Somebody feels ashamed. Somebody could be under spiritual judgment. Somebody could live in Alaska. You guys can have that aurora, or wherever you can see that at. The highest points, I believe. But yeah, what was I saying? Page of Pentacles. Gifts. Magical. You got that moon energy and you got a star right behind. It's like you have, some of y'all are really, really receptors, is what I'm hearing, of divine energy. And that, your receptors, that's all I'm going to say. And when you offered this pentacle to this person, this from your harvest, because your harvest is planted in with the higher realms, right? Because your shit's in the clouds. Okay, I'm just going to tell you how it is. You're very modest, you know what I'm saying? Like the women from the Bible, that kind of energy, but modern day, you keep that wrapped around you. You keep that in your heart. You keep it in your mouth, right? You live by it. You will not be. You're constantly reminding yourself of it. Come on, Spirit. Temperance, baby. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. You pour into others. Stop playing with me. Yes. What time is it? Shit. Let me go. What else, Spirit? I forgot I gotta get going. I said I wasn't gonna be here long. Alright, so this person betrayed you. Now they stuck, right? They feeling a little bit, they feeling embarrassed. They're feeling judged. Yeah, they feel like they're under judgment. Look, the Empress. Ooh, child. Come on now. Look at this. Look at the harvest. Look at the wheat. And what's planted? What's that wheat planted with love? The Empress. You could be a mother. Judgment. I told you somebody feel like they're under judgment because they betrayed you. They did. And they did it in your face, right? Whoo, they thought you couldn't see them. You seen them very well. You see those swords? You still got some of that shit that you deal with to this day. But you walked away from this energy. All right, now this energy feels exposed by the way what they've been fucking doing, what they did in your face. So that means if it was in your face, how many other fucking people seen it? Stop playing with me. King of Wands. This is somebody you helped. This is somebody you offered wisdom, something that would help them grow. You gave them some fruit from your garden, and your garden is very lush. You hear me? Yeah, somebody feels like they're under judgment. You had to call judgment as well and walk away from the situation. You were able to get 4 of those swords out before you could, you had to, and then so you can get the fuck on. And with the other 6, you decided, listen, let me go over here and heal this and work this out. So that way you were not seeking revenge, right? You walked away from the situation. You surrendered it. You accepted it. You hear me? You accepted it. You accepted it. Stop playing. Yeah, 3 of Swords. Somebody, look. 6 of Pentacles. Giving and receiving. Giving and receiving. Yeah, I feel like you shared what you had with someone. You had enough, and you gave somebody some, so that they could create their own wealth, right? Their own stability, so they could prosper, right? What happened, Spirit? Knight of Cups. 8 of Swords. They was betraying you, and they thought you didn't know. Somebody could have had an affair with someone. Alright? In your face. Spirit said that's the truth. God damn. Spirit said that's the truth. But like I said, I don't feel like, well, maybe you didn't know, but you do now. Alright? And I'm going to stick to this. You knew, but from the kindness of your heart, you forgave, and you still tried to instill greatness. You hear me? Love. Even though you were betrayed. But here's the thing. In order for you to do your healing, you had to learn how to accept it and move away from it. Right? So that whatever they reaped, whatever they did with that information that you gave them, with that money that you gave them, with whatever it is, that piece of wisdom, I don't know what it was, right? And then they was fucking you over while you was helping them. Stop playing. Yeah, they were. Page of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. The Knight is the slowest moving knight in the deck. The Tower. Hoo-wee! This shit has been a long time coming. This shit has been a long time coming. That's what I'm hearing. Listen, King of Swords there, right on top of Judgment. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. This has been a long time coming. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. King of Wands. This has been listen, 10 of Cups. Look at this shit. Yeah, this has been a long time coming, Spirit said. What we got here? The Emperor. Ooh, child. We got a King of Swords. We got an Emperor out here. This could be a father. Knight of Wands, very reckless energy. This could be somebody's father or mother, Take it how it resonates. But somebody very controlling. This could be a fire sign. It don't have to be a fire sign, but they could have that fire sign energy. Somebody that demands attention. Somebody that likes to be in control. They want to be the boss. Alright? They could be a CEO of a company. What we got? 5 of Swords. Yep, this is who was coming against you, collective. Yep, look, the Lovers. This was somebody that you had a relationship with. And somebody else, there's another person here, because this person was betraying you in your face. It may not even be sexual. It could be just something that they were doing to you. Okay? They could have been doing a lot of gossiping. They could have been lying, stealing your identity. Anything, imagine the gamut. You know what I'm saying? But they felt like you didn't see what they were doing. But I feel like you always had that inner knowing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you just... listen, you're not a judge. You ain't no judge. You know that everything that we reap, we will fucking sow. And when it became unbearable, you walked away. Because this person was, there's so much bullshit you're going to take from a person and keep saying, it's okay. It ain't okay. It ain't okay. Baby, it ain't okay. It ain't okay. It's not. Page of Swords. You learn to pick your battles. Right? Because if you lower your energy and your vibration to address some bullshit somebody's out here doing, then nah, we ain't doing that. Spirit said you ain't getting off your throne to address shit. Thank you, Spirit. What's going on here? You ain't getting off. Look, the Hierophant. Spirit said you ain't getting off your throne to address shit. Thank you, Spirit. 7 of Swords. No, you're not going down there to fight for shit. Your blessing is up here, upstairs, right here, right now. Why are you competing or coming towards or trying to attack somebody that ain't doing shit to you? Why? Because you want what? You think you can take something out of God's hands, you said? Yeah, okay. And especially when this person's coming, this is somebody that is very, I keep hearing chastity. Take that how it resonates. What's chastity? I remember a long time ago people talking about chastity belts. Remember those? I ain't never seen one, but what does chastity mean? I want you to tell me. What does chastity mean? You don't want to talk to me today. The quality or state of being chaste, such as an abstinence from unlawful sexual intercourse, abstinent from all. Okay. What are the three forms of chastity? The first is that of spouses, the second is that of widows, and the third is that of virgins. Wow. So you were dealing with somebody that really was a pure energy, okay? As pure as it can be, because, you know, y'all already know how we got here. So, look, Two of Pentacles. You had to make a decision. And somebody else made a decision as well. A spirit said they had a choice. They had a choice. Three of Pentacles. Hoo-wee. They had a choice. Somebody could have taught others how to, oh, I gotta go. How to, the magician, to come against you. Thank you, Spirit. Somebody could have taught other people how to attack you and come against you. The world, it's closed. The cycle's closed. The cycle's closed. That will be no fucking more. That will be no more. This is giving me like a clergyman, and you know how those young boys be, well, I don't know what they're called, that they be training pages or something like that. What are those young boys called in the Catholic Church?
Young boys who help the priest during Mass in the Catholic Church.
Altar boys. This gives me altar boys. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, to come against you. To be combative towards you. To be very defensive towards you, right? To give you a lot of pushback. A lot of trouble. A lot of chaos. A lot of confusion. Arguments. Very argumentative. The world. Nine of Pentacles. Listen. You close that cycle out and you went on about your business, and you have grown into a Nine of Pentacles when you started with that 7, remember? And now you're a 9. You have a lot of wisdom. You have raised your vibration even higher. You know, especially with this truth, somebody's being exposed. Somebody's being exposed. Yep, somebody feels stuck. Somebody feels trapped, like they're under judgment. They really feel that way, and they are. They are. They are, because you really came to bless this person. You really came in this person's life to help this person to build, and to build something fruitful, something magical. That's the word. All right? So listen, y'all stay up, and whatever. I gotta go. I'll see y'all. Y'all have a good day. Deuces.